going to make French pancake known as crepes. This is familiar for those who live in Western Europe. They called it crepes. So we need 2 cups of flour, 3 cups of fresh milk, drops of vanilla. We need vanilla, pinch of salt, half cup of butter. This should be melted, and this milk should be warm. And this one we need to strain in the strainer. We need a big bowl. We also need 1 whole egg, and it is needed to be beaten. I had here, and sugar. We need 1 cup of sugar. If you want to cut down the sugar, you may do so, depending on your taste, but depending on your choices. All we have to do is to mix all the wet ingredients, liquid ingredients. So let's get started with the milk. 1 whole egg that is beaten, and half cup of butter, 3 cups of fresh milk. It is warm milk. It needed to be warm so the flour can mix very well. And pinch of salt, I used 1 cup of sugar and strained it, and let's stir the butter. We can add 2 cups of flour. Stir. Let's stir. It will be like watery. It's like that. When you're making a pancake, it's very thick, but this one it will be watery and runny. And I just estimate the vanilla extract. It's up to you how much do you want to add it on it. So this one I used to scoop and put in the pan and swirl it. But the pan, make sure it is in hot temperature, but not like smoky. We need to minimize the heat. I'm using induction cooker. So I show you how watery it is, how runny it is. This is how making crepes. The batter is runny. Let's get started the cooking. So let's get started. I have 1 crepes that has milk. Heat up the pan in a high heat, but make sure it's not getting smoky. Pour half cup of the batter that you've made for crepes and swirl. you may lower down the heat so that the bottom won't get burned. In a few minutes, not even 1 minute, we need to lower down the heat and slowly scrape at the edge before flipping it to the other side. We need to hold it and insert the spatula and flip it quickly. Let the air out. We have to check it every now and then so that it will not get burned. This is the finished product. And another procedure is the same. You may spread a little bit of butter. That makes the pancake turn brown, golden brown. It looks so beautiful. Put the butter and swirl it. The hotter the pan, the best. Once you swirled it and the bottom turned dry, the top turned dry, we need to lower down the heat and slowly scrape the edge. That's the best part of it. Once it turned cold, it was very crispy. So this is the result of flipping too slow. But I used not to throw away in the trash. This is still food and I can continue to cook and put one side and still can eat. Yes, making crepes is not that so easy. You need to put your heart on it, otherwise the result will be very unacceptable. Put the butter, swirl it immediately. Swirl it until there's no butter running around on top. That's it. The same procedure. The procedure will go on and go on until it's finished. Continue the procedure, hold it, flip it immediately. We have to flip it quickly. If you do too slow, it will break. We have to continue the procedure until the batter that we made for crepes is over. put the butter on top in the pan. If you can see, there's so much hole in it. That's the best. That's the very best part of cooking pancake. Just roll it. You may apply some or spread butter on top. So when you flip it, there's a butter ready to cook to the other side. You have to slowly scrape the edge. Hold one end, insert the spatula and flip it. Yes, that's it.